Hello. Alright everyone, this is In Prison Shadow or Darkly Through 100, whatever you want to call me. So we are now in April for Smash 64 speedruns. That means we're doing Link for Character Appreciation Month, or CAM as it was usually referred to. So I figured I would start early enough in this month with runs and also try to create a tutorial guide for Link speedruns. Link's runs, I'll just say straight off the bat, are very RNG based. They're very, there's no really predetermined strat that'll grant you success. You just kind of have to really work on improvising on some strats and just, knowing how the game works and everything. It's not that hard, especially on very easy. It's a good run to learn, and overall I think it's pretty fun. It can be very aggravating, and that just comes with most of running this game. But hopefully with this guide I can give you some tips to get a really good time. Hopefully sub 7 is not the hardest thing to achieve, so I think most people could do it if you just put in the effort. And with that said, I think we'll just get right into it. So starting off with the Link stage, it already starts off pretty rough, but nothing is too bad here. So what I try to do is run over here, and when I reach this specific spot, this one pretty much this is perfect as I can probably get it. Once you get here, I'm gonna shield and then grab, and then I'm gonna back throw Link. And if I did it right, actually I'm a little off. So right here, actually where I wanted to be. And then just do that. You can even hurt yourself if you want. And I split off a habit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. I did a poor job at explaining what I was trying to do there, but I'll go back to it. There's a lot to talk about on that stage, so actually it's not that much, but there's so many things that can happen. So as you saw there, with the grab, Link rolled to the right of the stage after I back throw him. And that usually depends on where you grab, and sometimes that's just how it works anyway. That's where he decides to roll. There is like some manipulation involved, but it's really just, I think there's a good amount of just luck involved as well. But the first place where it starts is where you grab Link. So I try to grab him as I reach the edge of that pillar, and I'm still getting another roll to the right, which is unfortunate. So let me try to get the better result of that. So, but that's a good, what I just did there is a really good method to kill Link. It's fast and doesn't lose time. So, and I got this again. So this is probably the more frequent way you're going to be doing the Link stage, it seems. Yeah, I'm gonna try a different spot on grabbing him. It's really hard to justify what works and what doesn't, because it just seems like you get different results all the time. There we go. We actually got the good one this time. And when that happens, you can immediately just die after the forwarder. Link won't try to up B. Link does tend to up B if he rolls to the right, so just be kind of cautious of that. You might have to edge guard it, which does cost like an extra half second. So that's not too bad. If you notice there too, dying in the run will save time overall, because you get less bonuses throughout the game. So you at least want to SD once throughout the run, and after most stages you also want to damage yourself, and Link has a good way of doing it with bombs. So whenever you have to kill a character off stage, you can try to either SD or injure yourself whenever possible. It's a good little mini optimization. It'll save a good amount of time over the course of a run, probably about 6 to 10 seconds depending on how well you do it. So that's just a little mini optimization you can do throughout your runs with any character really. But yeah, so here we go. We have Yoshi team. Link's best kit for dealing with team fights is this down air. It's really good. I'd advise getting really, as I say this, getting really used to using Z canceling for stages. Yeah, Link's Z cancel is overpowered for him in this game, really. So you just do as many down airs as you want. There's also other ways you can kill them with forward tilts. This one is good, but it does have like less knockback. So if you hit with this like not the tipper of the smash, or you get unlucky with it, they will survive. It doesn't break through invincibility armor either with sending them away. So it is a good strat, especially if you know you can get 2 kills at once, and it can help set up into other kills. So it is a really good way to do it. It is a little bit trickier though. If you want to go for it, by all means. Don't use forward smash that frequently though, because that will kill off the top, especially if you're on the top platform. So forward smash is probably not the best at all for very easy runs. So yeah, but that's pretty much how you want to go about it. You can do down air. Down air is easy. And Z canceling, if you don't know how it works in this game, you can just mash Z when you're about to land and you'll get it. It's not like Melee or anything where you have to time it a few frames before you land. So it's a lot easier in this game. So yeah, there you go. You could also use forward air, as you saw. Even Nair, I think, kills. So there's a lot of different ways to go about killing Yoshis. For polygons, though, downer will be the only thing that kills. I don't think anything else kills. Maybe a forward tilt if they're on the side platforms, but yeah, you want to just use Dare most of the time. So Fox is pretty annoying. He has a tendency to walk either right or left. There's really no way to control which way he goes. So, you know, just kind of work with what you get. And I took damage there. That's good. So that was an okay stage, not the best, but it really just depends on his movement. You could really just follow that through with any other strats you have. You could just basically just want to get him to the ledge and then just edge guard him the simplest way you can. Don't have to make it too stylish or anything. You can do a combo on Fox if you're combo savvy with this game and with Link. There is some good combos you could do, and then kill Fox on the left side of the screen. That is really only faster though if he walks to the left. If he walks to the right, then you will end up losing more time for it overall. So yeah, but it'll save like a second or two if you can get a good combo on him. So here we have Mario Bros. Mario Bros is Mario Bros. Link has a good kill from Mario immediately. Didn't get it there, but is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. So immediately after the first grab, you can down air Mario, and that can kill him if you get him underneath the right platform. So that is a good way to get a fast kill, and then Luigi is easily dealt with after that. Just a grab. Luigi's RNG is always different though. He will do whatever, usually at the start of a match, so yeah, just kind of kill Mario with a forward throw and then a down air. And then if you have to edge guard him, it's not the end of the world if you do. You lose like barely any time, assuming you really won't lose time on that Mario kill if you get Luigi quickly enough. It'll add up to the same amount of time basically. Because killing Luigi is really what makes or breaks the the Mario Bros. Stage. So here we have Pikachu. Pikachu by far is I don't know how to explain Pikachu. I honestly so there we just killed Pikachu. I wish I could say I have a strat for Pikachu, but I really don't. What I did there is kind of works some of the time with Pikachu SDing, but Pikachu can up B. Yeah, it's really tough. I honestly don't know how to. I'm being honest, I just don't know the best strat for killing Pikachu. If Pikachu walks to the left at the start, you can dare Pikachu, and Pikachu might fall into the pit to the left of me right here. And then you just grab the edge and Pikachu will either up B or maybe even just fall straight down. So there's that. That's really rare though. I very rarely get that in runs. Other things is Pikachu, you know, just kind of trolling you like with its recovery, and that is really the worst part, like the worst thing that can happen. You always want to keep Pikachu under control, so always try to keep Pikachu either off stage or in a combo. Pikachu dies fairly early with a forward smash and probably even a down smash here, down air. So if Pikachu's at like probably like maybe 50-60%, which is pretty fast to rack up because of you start with a down air, and if you have to get a juggle him around this platform here, then you can rack up the damage really fast. So it's not that bad either. But to get a really fast kill like this, it really just comes with trial and error. I may post more stuff about it if I figure it out, but really I just kind of wing it every time. It's just one of those stages it's always unpredictable. So just do what you can. If you have any questions, or like if you find any good way to kill him, please let me know. It'd be awesome. But for this, that's what I'm going with. Yeah. Also, you would try to throw a bomb as Pikachu falls, so you can take that damage. So here's Giant Donkey Kong. Giant Donkey Kong can be pretty easy, although your teammates can troll. This goes for pretty much every character. What I try to do here is do a little bit of damage however you can, and then back throw, forward smash, and then as he's coming back, do a down air. A couple of them if you want to, and that'll usually kill him. That's a really fast way. That's a really good kill. And Falcon helped out a lot with that Falcon Punch. So yeah, really good RNG there. Yeah, that is a really good DK run. So very simple too. You don't have to do anything too crazy. I'd say at least get him to about the 50% range if you want to go for an early kill. You can go for more percentage. However, when you go for an early kill on DK, his up B will pretty much knock you out of anything unless you hit him from the very top. So be careful of that. Down air has a lot of priority though, so with Link, so you can kill him a lot faster than some other characters. And you also have to watch out for the barrel on the bottom. I know there isn't too much I could explain on that stage visually, other than just showing you the strat. Again, if you have questions, let me know. But it's pretty simple. If you want to know some really good tricks for keeping AI off stage and just edge guarding them, an AI won't up B more than 2 times. So if you get the actually they won't up B after their double jump if you hit them out of it. So Donkey Kong up B'd after using his first jump, and then that's when I hit him first, and then he was going to use it again, and I hit him out of it with the second down air, and then that pretty much wipes him out from trying to recover at all. So they won't try to up B a third time. If you can get them on the second one, then they're pretty much dead. So that's some useful information to know on edge guarding them. You could watch that previous fight too, just to see exactly how I did it, because that explained it visually perfectly. So yeah, that's a good tip. Something to keep note of if you're new or don't really know how the AI works. Anyway, so here we have for the platforms, pretty fast stage. Something also I should have mentioned earlier in this game, but is there a good way to explain it here? I don't think there is. No, I don't think there's a definitive way to explain it other than the end. Anyway, so for pretty much every Smash game for 64, I think, every version, pressing up to jump, it gets you way more height than pressing full hop with the C buttons. So it's really good. It'll save time here. As you notice right here, you can't get on here with the C buttons. Oh no, you can. Okay, that's a bad example, but it's way easier. There's way less timing involved with getting it with C buttons. It's pretty inconsistent, but with up to jump you can get it free. So with that, yeah, just work on up to jump. It helps out a lot, especially for Link. I'll use it in Race to the Finish as well. So from here, you just want to, so at the start of it, real sloppy commentary. So at the start of it, just jump up, 2-tap up to get up to this platform here, and then I double jump up B to get here. This one you don't need to press up to jump, it's just what I do. It's actually probably slower to use up to jump here because you want to be lower to the ground. So it's up up twice to get here, double jump up B, and then here you need to do up to jump. This is one of these where it's really important. So press up, wait a little bit, and then use it again to get over the lava pit. And this will save a lot of time than double jumping over and then up B, because this is one jump you can't make with C buttons. See, you just barely come up short. If you want to do it with C buttons, you could just do this. You can up B over it. So yeah, but once you get up here with the up B, just up, and then yeah, you should be able to get over it pretty easily. If you're on Japanese, it's even easier with up to jump because every character's jump is higher, I believe. So yeah, if you're using Japanese, you're in luck. So we have Kirby Team. Kirby Team is also really bad. It's one of those stages, no matter which character you really run with, if you mess it up or you miss an opportunity to get a kill on them, they will like just ruin your day. It's not fun. But the best way to deal with Kirby's is to use grabs. If you're good at timing this, that's good. I'm on an HD TV, so I have input lag, so that does make those types of grabs harder, but I did get it, so pog. So yeah, just work with the spawns the best you can. There is some optimization, like manipulation you can do for grabbing on Kirby's, but I don't know how well it works with Link because of his only way to get kills. So yeah, that's pretty much the best you could do, is just get grabs whenever you can, watch where the shadows are landing and get in the right spot. And yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, but occasionally you will probably struggle, and that's fine. That's just how Kirby Team goes. Once they get in and like you miss a grab or something, they'll punish you really hard, and yeah, the AI does not let up on that. But you know, work around it the best you can. Here we have Samus, which Samus in Smash Bros. Is probably, for a lot of people, we're going to struggle the most, and understandably, Samus is one of those that can do multiple things that will just ruin your run. Like she'll roll away, she'll double jump, she'll spike you, down air you, CC you out of your moves. It's really bad. And with Link, she's no exception to killing runs. And there's no set strat for Link Samus really. Just do whatever combos you can. If you need to do it, just up tilt a whole bunch, get her off stage, and then forward smash. Usually she'll probably not die from that, so you have to do an up B to kill her. That's a pretty real standard way to kill her. You can get a little intricate with it too, like doing probably some back airs off the stage and then up B, so then you can kill her at a less percentage and it'd be faster. But that's a pretty standard way to kill Samus, especially if you're not that good with comboing with Link. But yeah, she's not too bad. Like with that there, that was really good actually. I would have liked that in a run, to be honest. I would have lived with that. But overall, yeah, Samus can do multiple things. Like it will look a lot harder. I do start with a boomerang, as you saw there. That's to just knock her back so I can get another down air after that. Sometimes she will roll at the start of the fight though, so that boomerang doesn't happen. So then I just start with the down air instead. It's all about improv though. After that, you have to improvise everything else after that. You know, like I said, up tilt is a good way to deal damage quickly and get her to the stage. So that's probably my advice would be to use if you're starting out. And then if you get comfortable with that and even want to start doing some crazier stuff, then feel free to do whatever combos you might know. An offstage kill is probably the fastest though. Like doing 2 back airs and then an up B probably would be the best way. I think Pikachu does that in his recent PB, so check that out. But yeah, so Samus can kill runs. She's bad though, so hopefully, hopefully that she doesn't kill that many runs for you guys like she does for me. Anyway, so starting off with Mario. Mario is pretty simple. Finally, we have something simple. So just down airs. Depending on where you start the down air from, you can usually get 2 hits. It's kind of tough sometimes because Mario he likes to walk around back and forth. So it can be hard to figure out where you need to be to get the 2 hits. Since I'm at low stock here, I'll probably just die and show you guys again. I wish I could do this more throughout the run. I guess I should have only had one stock. But, yeah, I don't really have the best way to do this. But, anyway. So here we go. Start off the fight. Try to get 2 down airs the best you can. It's kind of, yeah, he's moving around a lot. Look at this. So, you really just have to adapt to what he's doing. I'm not really doing a good job of it. I'd say once you get him to 80, that's a free point, and when you can back throw and then forward smash. And then, if you really need to, sometimes this doesn't happen, but in this case it did. Depending on where you forward smash him, he will try to recover. So after the back throw, back air, forward smash, that's the best way to keep him close to the ledge. You don't have to do that back air, especially if you get him to 80% over. If you're under 80, he will try to jump back to the platform. So be wary of that. Yeah, and then you can just forward smash him off. If he's far enough and high percent enough, won't try to recover. But in this case, he was a little too far to the right of the ledge, so he did a recovery. So to block that, you can do a couple things. You can do a down smash, you can do a forward smash, and then you can do what I do, which is a little bit riskier, but I think it's just more consistent, oddly enough, is to do a falling off the stage back air. And you'll usually trade, which is good because you save that little bit of time from taking damage. Or if you don't get hit, you could also SD. So it really doesn't matter which one you use. But that's the way I did it right now, and he will die immediately. So, yeah. Watch for trying to get the double hits on him. You just want to be basically over him, and that'll work. Don't do it too early, don't do it too late. It's a little precise, but I think it's not that hard to figure out. It all just comes down to a little bit of timing and then just watching his movements, because his movements are really sporadic on this run, I guess, if you want to call it that. So pretty unlucky there, but yeah, it just kind of happens. Sometimes you'll get him where he just doesn't move at all, and then getting dares is free. So just kind of watch out for that. That's probably the best way to deal damage. I don't think there's any other way to really deal damage fast enough because he's too short of a character. So with that being said, here we start with Race to the Finish. Already kind of started. This is where up to jump also comes in handy. You could just jump over the walls there. Pretty standard. If you have the timing right, if you're here at 41 or 40, or was it 40 or 42? I think this one's 42. There's different timings where you can do a tech roll off this bumper. I didn't do it there. Let me try. There's a couple ways to do it, to go about it. It saves a little bit of time, especially if I haven't taken damage up to this point. If you want, you could do that. You could do a roll and then walk into it, if you're not here at a good enough time. Don't ever tech back into it though. That's a mistake that I always do. Don't ever, if you get hit by it, don't roll forward in. Always either just get up like standing. Never roll into it. I'm getting bopped. Oh, that's right. I have to finish. Oh shit. I'm not gonna finish. Well, that's funny. I kind of forgot about the timer there. But yeah, the last part to it is very standard. You just run down and to the end. That bumper trick saves like about a second or two. Maybe not even that. But if you haven't taken damage, it's a good strat to use because you will save time for getting the no damage at the end. So again, it works there as well. Getting discorded. Anyway. So with that, Race to Finish pretty simple though. You don't have to do that bumper strat if you don't want to. You just jump over it or roll underneath it and go to the end. It's really not a problem. It's just a minor optimization, and it looks cool when you can get it, or you just look like a complete scrub when you miss it like I did there. So yeah. Polygons, like I said before, is all down air. You could throw in some other moves if you want, but I feel like down air is just consistent. Be careful if you really want to go for optimization. Try to get the kills on the side, like try to hit them where they're closer to the ledges or to the blast zone. So if they're on the left platform, try to hit them to the right. It can be hard to do that if you're not used to Link's downer trajectories, and sometimes they move around as well. So yeah, it can be annoying, but if you're doing really good and have good timing with the things, you can also get 2 kills there. And if they're on the edge like this, you could do forward air or you could do up B, and that'll kill groups of them as well. Just the best advice I could offer to polygons is just look for the shadows. Always try to be in the air if you see the shadows. And if you do commit to one, you're gonna have to commit to it. Don't try to change your mind on which one you're gonna go after. So when you jump and see the shadow, you have to know that that's the one you're gonna pick. You can't really double take it. If you do, you're gonna end up messing up and then losing time. So commit to which one you want to kill. Single them out, or if you see like the bigger shadow, because there's 2 of them landing there, feel free to go for that one. It's a good thing to do. Just be careful. Don't use forward smash most of the time. It will kill off the top a lot, so don't do that. Don't even use grabs. Grabs are also pretty bad on the sides. Well, grab in general is just kind of slow for this. Don't really bother with it unless you need to. Like if they get a hammer or something, in the rare case, you could use a grab. But down air is free. Don't really worry about it. And now we have Master Hand. So Master Hand, I'll try to go over Master Hand as much as I can. I feel like this is probably where a lot of optimization also comes from. So I'll go over a few strats. So usually, like the old strat I think everybody used to do back in the day is this, which isn't good. Really slow. But if you are worried about thinking anything of these other strats will be too hard, then just go free. Again, it's all pretty much improvising. You just kind of use whatever you feel is good. You can hit him during some of his background moves, and that's fast as well. I think I'll put in the description some data on like his move sets, or maybe just a link to the table that has all of his percentages, so you can see like if you want to do a move that'll kill or not, if he's at a low enough percent. Yeah, oh, that's the first time we saw a gun. We'll get to that hopefully in one of these. Hopefully you'll never have to see it in a run, but there's a good chance you will. Yeah. So that was pretty much a casual strat if you want to go for that. It's not the worst. Excuse me. This was my old strat. Let me see if I could even do it. Uh-oh. Got wrecked. So I think I did a back air and then double down air. That was my really old strat. It was fast, but there's a better way to do it now. But this is a pretty good strat. Here we have a gun. So if you can see he's going into the animation, just throw a bomb and then boomerang. And that'll do damage to him. So that was my old strat. It's pretty good. It's fairly consistent. It's not that hard tech-wise. It's pretty free. So if you want to go for that, that's also pretty decent. And now I'll show you the best way to hopefully kill Master Hand. This one's probably the hardest in like tech-wise. It's not that bad, but if you have a good controller, it's probably a lot easier for you than it is for me. But I'll go ahead and show it. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using up to jump again. We're utilizing that. Using up to jump just makes this a lot easier, I think. I don't think you have to do it. So I start with a pivot. I don't think you have to start with it, but I usually do. So I'm going to press up to jump, and then I'm also going to do a back air after. Oop, never mind. And then as you do the back air, do an up air, falling up air. And that is the fastest known way to deal damage to Master Hand. It can be a little tricky to get down, but as you can already see, he's already at 87 health. So this just deletes his health. That is the fastest way to kill Master Hand. I think at this percent of forward smash would kill. But yeah, as you can see, way fast. It's only a little bit faster than the back air double down air, but it comes in handy. I'd say if you could learn this, then it helps out a lot. It's something good to learn. If you want to stick to doing a hard strat for Master Hand, then I'd say learn this and don't really try to mix it up with the other strats. Just try to learn this one the best you can. Also, don't forget to Z cancel as you land. Man, Smash DI is really bad lately. See here, gun. I threw the boomerang just out of habit when he usually goes to the edge like that, or if like I know he's gonna move across the stage, I'll typically throw one. It's sometimes a good idea. It can kind of bite you later though. If he doesn't do a gun, he does like a slap or that other move he just did. It can kind of ruin like your momentum. So I'd say just be wary of what you're gonna do there. Yeah, but other than that, hope you don't get a gun and just execute everything you can. Master Hand is a also known run killer, especially for link runs, because if you get a gun, you lose a lot of time. Pretty much no matter which character you are, you're gonna lose time to a gun, and that's just something you hope you don't get. Especially multiple of them. If you get multiple of them, oof, that's a bad time. See there, I missed the Z cancel, and that's not good. And that's really all there is to it. I'm sorry if I didn't go over too many things in that great a detail, or with visual explanations at least. I can only show so much of the game. So, but hopefully this was helpful in some way. Hopefully this will help you guys out and get a good time, hopefully. So with that, thanks for watching. Again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know in the comments or streams or whatever. I am streaming this game pretty frequently right now. This character too is one of my favorites. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to explain or show them even. But it's pretty basic overall. I think once you start running it, you kind of learn about how the game works and everything, and it's not too bad. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Hopefully this was helpful, and keep running.